You play Fire Kings. You had Bottomless. If I summoned this, you was going to Bottomless it, but don't you want Yakshi to be destroyed? Activate, yeah. Yep, then I do not have the Bottomless. It has to be one of each. That's rather unfortunate. And this inherently is a bad matchup. Even if I get the other trap, Gurnix just keeps coming back. That sucks. Well, at least Ambush is live now. I think I can afford to wait. Summon this, and, his in phase, revive them back, then summon Kanahawk. Maybe. Fucking Garunix. Time to exceed summon. You should have summoned Castel, not Arc. You probably didn't pay attention to when it says attack position, monster, your opponent controls. One. Had to take off at least one material. Well, my next turn will be pretty good, I think. Yeah. That doesn't do anything, but okay. Looking at this hand of mine, and looking at this hand of his. He shouldn't have lost this game. I can understand the logic behind setting both. He might not have thought about it, but he summoned a Yaksha, which means you want it to get destroyed. Now, unless your opponent really cared that much to the point where they would summon like a Castel or an Arc or some way to get it off the field without destroying it, Yaksha is usually going to get destroyed, or your opponent's going to be specifically careful just in case you have something to destroy. And because of this, setting the bottomless wasn't smart. Now, I had the space for it, and then I drew the second one. I just feel like you didn't really care about your monster getting destroyed, which is the reason why you play something or set bottomless or something. Hell, you could have actually not set anything and just set the Yaksha. I think that would have been much fairer for you, even though I still had the 2 space. He didn't know that. I'm just saying, you play Fire Kings, you want your shit to get destroyed. You just happen to draw a Yaksha naturally. With this shitty ass hand, I felt like I had really nothing to lose. Yes, I know the risk involved here. I'm just hoping not to die. Unfortunately, I didn't. Now, this card is great and all, but I had to have a Ritual Beast Tamer, which is rather unfortunate. And surprise, I only played 2 Apellion. Drawing a Tempest was not really good, but it was better than anything, I guess. I'd rather just drew any Tamer. Any one wouldn't have made a difference. But I drew the Tempest, couldn't use it. Set the Apellion, gets killed. I can summon the Tempest. If I get something else. And the way that the game is looking, he should have won the game. He really just threw this game. And I drew the Lyra, which is good. Now, I wasn't expecting this to stay on the field that long. But seeing as he has a Garunix out, and this is Fire Kings, they like blowing up their shit, can't blow up mine, and he has to summon something that doesn't destroy to get it off the field, which I knew about. So I'm waiting for him to do this. Fire Hand, Ice Hand, Exceeds. He exceeds into an Arc. Now, I tend to be pretty forgiving when people make mistakes, because we're human, we're not perfect. But Arc has been out for at least a year. It's been out for at least that much. And I can understand, like, the very beginning, you would make that mistake, because you didn't really bother to read the entire card and know what it did specifically. But you summon Arc with my monster in defense mode. That is not intelligent. And this wasn't even the first time that he threw the game. Now, anything that I drew didn't make a difference. It was good that it was a level 4 so I can make Castel to get this off the field. I don't really like Dolphin that much, so you can afford to banish one of the Dolphin fusions. I summoned the Tempest to get one material off of the Arc, so he couldn't take my Tempest or something. Even though this kept my Lyra on the field, and the Castel able to get hit, but one less material made more of a difference to me. And I did also have the ambush if and when he did destroy my Lyra, and I could have possibly went into Kanahawk or some other crap. Now, unless he was like trolling or something, or he just doesn't know what Soul Charge does. Specifically, it says you cannot enter your battle phase when you activate this card. Now, this was going to be cool and all if it was something like Rekindling. Does he run Rekindling? No Rekindling. So, at that point, I guess you're just embarrassed.